The noise did not start today. It has been building quietly, slowly, until that Traore statement dropped and everything changed. Since that moment, one question has refused to go away. Why is the North suddenly uncomfortable? And why can they not keep quiet? People across Nigeria are listening more closely now, connecting dots, revisiting old stories, and asking hard questions that were once brushed aside. As you listen to this gist, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss updates like this. When Traore spoke, he did not speak with fear. He spoke with confidence. And that confidence alone shook many people. His words suggested that insecurity in Africa is not always accidental, and that some powerful interests benefit when chaos continues. He did not mention Nigeria directly at first, but Nigerians understood the message very clearly. Many listeners felt he was pointing at a system where violence survives because someone somewhere is gaining from it. That is where the tension began. Almost immediately, reactions started coming in. Some voices tried to dismiss his words as reckless. Others tried to twist the message, saying it was misunderstood. But many Nigerians, especially those who have lived with insecurity for years, said no. This sounds too familiar. Please, if you are following this gist and it is making sense to you, like the video now and subscribe. It helps this channel grow. For years, Nigerians have watched attacks happen, reports written, promises made, yet the cycle continues. Villages are attacked, arrests are announced, and then silence returns until the next incident. When Traore talked about sponsors of instability, people began asking, could this be why some cases never truly end? Could this be why some suspects are never fully exposed? These questions are uncomfortable, and that is why many people are reacting emotionally. Now, let us talk about the North, and why many believe the reaction is louder from there. The North has suffered deeply from insecurity, no doubt about that. Ordinary people there are victims, not beneficiaries. But power structures are different from ordinary people. When Traore's words came out, attention shifted from just the attackers to possible backers, enablers, and silent supporters. That shift made some people nervous. You see, for a long time, the narrative has focused only on those carrying weapons, not those supplying money, protection, or political cover. Once the conversation moves in that direction, it threatens powerful networks. That is why you see strong pushback, emotional statements, and attempts to shut down the conversation quickly. Before we continue, please like this video and subscribe, because discussions like this are not always allowed to last. Another reason the silence broke is fear of exposure. In Nigeria, perception matters. Once people begin to believe that certain regions or elites are protecting harmful elements, even without evidence made public yet, the pressure increases. No one wants to be associated with evil, even indirectly. So the fastest response is to shout, deny, attack the messenger, and control the narrative. But Nigerians are wiser now. Social media has changed how information moves. People remember past statements, old interviews, and previous warnings that were ignored. Traore's words acted like a key, unlocking memories people already had. That is why this gist is trending not just as news, but as a conversation about accountability. Please, if you agree that Nigerians deserve clarity, like and subscribe now. Let us be very clear. This is not about blaming a whole region or a whole group. That is dangerous and unfair. This is about individuals, interests, and systems. Unfortunately, when those individuals are powerful, they often hide behind regional or ethnic identity. That makes honest discussion very difficult. Anyone who tries to ask questions is quickly accused of division or hatred. Yet, asking questions is not hatred. Wanting peace is not hatred. Wanting to know who benefits from insecurity is not hatred. Traore did not invent these questions. He only said them loudly, and once said, they could not be taken back. Another angle people are discussing is international interest. Nigeria is important economically and strategically. Instability weakens negotiation power and keeps the country dependent. Some Nigerians believe Traore was also hinting that foreign and local interests sometimes work together quietly. This idea makes many people uncomfortable because it suggests the problem is deeper than we thought. Now think about the speed of the reaction. Compare it to how slow reactions usually are when ordinary citizens complain. That contrast alone tells a story. When powerful interests feel threatened, responses are fast, coordinated, and loud. That is what many Nigerians noticed, and that is why the gist keeps growing. Please, take a moment to like this video and subscribe. It supports truthful storytelling. People are also asking why similar warnings in the past were ignored. There were voices before Traore who spoke about funding, protection, and political cover. Some were mocked, some were silenced, some were labeled troublemakers. Today, those old clips are resurfacing. Nigerians are asking, were they right all along? Another issue is trust. Trust between the people and leadership is already fragile. When leaders respond defensively instead of transparently, trust drops further. Many Nigerians expected calm explanations, investigations, and reassurance. Instead, what they saw looked like panic. Whether that perception is correct or not, perception shapes public opinion. Let us also talk about the youth. Young Nigerians are tired. They want jobs, safety, and a future. When they hear that insecurity may be sponsored or protected, anger follows. Not violent anger, but emotional frustration. They ask, if this is true, then who is really on our side? That question is powerful. As we move forward in this gist, remember to like and subscribe if you value this kind of calm, clear analysis. It keeps the conversation going. The truth is, Traore did not provide a full list of names or evidence in that moment. He dropped a message. What happens next depends on leadership, institutions, and public pressure. Nigerians are watching closely to see if this moment will lead to real investigation or just loud denial until the story fades. If nothing happens, the suspicion will remain. Silence does not erase doubt. Only transparency can do that. That is why many Nigerians believe this is a defining moment. Either the country confronts uncomfortable truths, or it continues to treat symptoms instead of causes. Let us not forget the victims. Behind every debate are families who have lost loved ones. For them, this is not politics or media drama. It is life and death. They deserve answers, not arguments. They deserve justice, not distractions.